Hello everyone. This is George from Invensis Learning with yet another session on business analysis. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Are you aspiring to become a business analyst? If yes, then you should have a clear idea of what a BA does and what are their roles as well as responsibilities to do at their workplace. In today's session, we are going to discuss exactly that. So, without further ado, let's get started with today's agenda. We will begin this session by discussing a little about the history behind the business analyst role. Next, we will answer the question, who is a business analyst? Post that, we will take a look at the responsibilities of BA in detail. Moving on, we will discuss the skills required to be a business analyst. And finally, we will end this session by taking a look at the business analyst job descriptions posted by some popular companies. I hope you are okay with the agenda. So, let's get started. As you guys might have known, business analysis has evolved extensively over the last 2 decades. And business analysts have established themselves in every department of every organization. How did we get here? What sparked the birth of business analysis? During the initial days of IT evolution, in the early 90s, there was a rapid increase in the need to incorporate the use of IT in businesses. Data storage was enhanced, user-friendly programs and new object-oriented programs such as Java were invented. The first graphical user interface came into being. All of these led to a boom in information technology. Although the value of technology was apparent, it was still very expensive. But why? The organizations wanted to utilize information technology to get better results. But they didn't have very good experience in planning tasks ahead. The systems were developed considering the latest technology but without reconsidering the necessity to develop it, their relevant use, and the target audience. Also, despite their expertise in their respective fields, the communication between business users and programmers was hard. As a result, customers were unsatisfied and a large sum of money was being spent on software rewrites, updates, maintenance, and resolving software defects. Organizations then began to hire a group of technical experts who would simply translate requirements into lines of codes. They were known as system analysts. System analysts had the technical outlook for the products to be developed. But they were lacking in business acumen that would make these systems more productive. There was a great need for someone who would analyze the need for the system, its requirement, and then provide an accurate definition of the IT requirements required to develop the system. Thus, the business analysis was born, and the role of business analyst came into existence. Before we delve more into who a business analyst is, let's take a look at what the business analysis practice means. In general, business analysis is the process of enabling change within an organization by doing 3 things, which are: identifying business needs or requirements, understanding and analyzing those requirements, recommending relevant solutions that deliver value to stakeholders. If you want to know more about business analysis, you can refer to our session on what is business analysis on Invensis Learning YouTube channel. According to the International Institute of Business Analysis, business analyst is an agent of change. This means that a business analyst is basically someone who identifies that there is a need for change and facilitates the implementation of that change in an organization. Now, how does a business analyst do that? The business analyst facilitates the implementation of change by identifying business needs, analyzing information from a variety of sources within the organization, and then recommending solutions. To really understand who a business analyst is, let's take a look at this example. Let's say you want to build a house. What is the first thing that you would do? Buy a piece of land or plot, right? After that, you hire an architect. The architect engages with you asking a bunch of questions such as, what style of house you want to build, your budget, type of roofing, number of bedrooms, a stylish kitchen, and other things. Post that, the architect draws up a business plan and gets it confirmed from you. Then he or she will contact the builders and discuss the implementation of the plan with them. As work progresses, the architect would keep monitoring the progress to ensure the house is built according to the plan and your need. On a few occasions, unforeseen problems might arise requiring the plans to be re-examined and some changes to be made. But eventually, you get your house built. A business analyst role is more like that of an architect. Just that, instead of building a house, a business analyst is acting as an agent of change within an organization. Now, instead of producing plans as in the case of the architect, a business analyst produces needs, or you can say requirements. These requirements are then used by the IT team to build new systems, or modify the existing systems in place within the organization. While work is in progress, the business analyst should be ready to deal with issues, answer questions, and support the business in implementing the required changes. Now that you know what a business analyst does, let us get into his or her mind and learn how a business analyst thinks. A business analyst is a person who has strong logical and analytical skills, adequate technical skills, strong business acumen, problem-solving skills, strong interpersonal skills, and negotiation skills. They have a detail-oriented mind, and are always analyzing everything. Their minds are constantly running through questions about activities they observe. What is being done and why? Why did this happen? Is there an alternative? Are the rules being followed? Can we consider this? Are any exceptions being made? Should the rules be changed? Is there a way to turn this problem into an opportunity? Are we being as efficient as possible? What are the cause and the effect? And other forms of creative questions make business analysts a valuable asset in an organization. Now, let us take a look at the business analyst responsibilities and duties based on the different phases of a project. The first thing you need to know is that the business analyst role is a multifaceted role. By that, I mean the responsibilities of a BA changes from organization to organization. Yet, on any given day, the activities that business analysts perform include the following: identifying the multifaceted organizational problems and opportunities for improvement in business operations and processes. Understanding the intricacies of a project is very crucial for BAs. Eliciting relevant documents and requirements. Elicitation of requirements and using those requirements to get the IT team on board and understand what the client really wants, that's one of the biggest responsibilities for BAs. Also, it is extremely critical for any BA to effectively document the findings where each requirement of the client is efficiently mentioned, and nothing is left amiss. The most important responsibility of a business analyst is to analyze the information collected in a detailed manner. The analysis phase is the stage during which a BA reviews the elements in detail, asserting clearly what the business needs to do in order to achieve its goal. During this stage, the BA will also be required to interact with the development team and the technical architects, which brings us to the next responsibility, communicating with a broad range of people. The next responsibility of a BA is to interact with the business stakeholders and subject matter experts in order to understand their problems and needs. As a business analyst, it is important to create and deliver quality presentations. A good business analyst also needs to dedicate countless hours actively communicating back and forth. More than just speaking, he or she needs to listen and recognize verbal and nonverbal information. The next responsibility is to devise strategies to design new systems, or modify existing business systems or processes. The most important job of the business analyst is to spend time identifying multiple options for solving challenges and then help pick the best one. A business analyst makes specific IT recommendations and supports the IT team in the implementation phase in any way he or she can. If you think the responsibilities of the BAs end in the implementation phase, you are definitely wrong. Ensuring that the product is functioning well as it is designed for, and that it satisfies the user requirements is one of the most vital responsibilities of the business analyst. User acceptance testing is the only possible and accepted way to ensure this. Apart from this, a business analyst sometimes creates system documentation and user manuals. He or she develops informative, coherent, and usable documents for professional success. So, guys, these are some basic responsibilities of a business analyst. The role of a business analyst is constantly evolving and changing, especially as companies rely more on data to advise business operations. The work BAs do is incredibly diverse. Moving on, let us answer the question, what does it take to become a business analyst? Business analyst requires both technical and core business skills. According to the International Institute of Business Analysis, some of the most important skills for a business analyst are: effective communication skills, including technical writing skills; analytical thinking, problem solving, creative thinking, relevant industry knowledge. Technical skills include data visualization, statistical analysis software, business intelligence, elicitation skills, and understanding of networks, databases, and other technology. To make all the concepts that we discussed more clear, let us take a look at business analyst job descriptions posted by companies in the job search portals. Like I mentioned earlier, the work BAs do is incredibly diverse, which has led to many changes in job titles, roles, and management levels. When looking for BA jobs, keep in mind that a business analyst is not always referred to as a business analyst. Alternative titles for this job role include, but are not limited to, IT project coordinator, functional analyst, information process analyst, agile analyst, and many others. With this in mind, let us now look at the job descriptions. This is a job requirement posted by Cisco for the role of a business analyst. For this position, your core responsibilities will include a combination of things like analysis, communication, technical expertise, innovations, identifying issues, and others. As for the qualifications, you need to have either a bachelor's degree or master's degree in relevant domains. In addition to that, you need to have excellent communication, time management, and collaboration skills amongst other things. You can find the same pattern for the next job description as well. It is a job requirement posted by Collabora, for the role of a senior IT business analyst. As you can see, qualifications include 6+ years of experience eliciting requirements, good communication skills, the capacity to work closely with the IT team and speak their language amongst other requirements. The past decade saw an explosion in demand for business analysts. According to LinkedIn, business analysis is one of the most needed skills of the year 2020. The career prospects for business analysts are growing by leaps and bounds. Now is a prudent time for those wishing to make a switch to the business analysis profession, and Invensis Learning can help you get started. At Invensis Learning, we provide certification training courses for business analysis foundation and practitioner qualifications. Enroll now with Invensis Learning to learn from the best in the industry and become a certified business analysis professional.
For more updates on trending technologies, subscribe to Invensis Learning YouTube channel. Also, if you have any queries, share them with us in the comments section.